Hello, we are table number 8 and we're going to explain how to solve the problem that was in our lesson plan. We each have clues that were provided to us, so we're going to first read the clues. You first? Okay. The couple who arrived first did not dance to a pop song. By the time the last couple arrived, all the Sour Patch Kids were gone.
The couple who danced to a slow song had the same first letter in their first name. Jim's date couldn't find her necklace, so they only had 1 hour left to dance when they arrived.
3 girls and their dates went to the Sadie Hawkins dance on Saturday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. The couples arrived at 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and 9 p.m. The boy and girl in each couple did dance-related activities together. The couples danced to country, pop, and slow dance and ate Doritos, chocolate fondue, and Sour Patch Kids.
Jake arrived before Katie. Katie munched on Doritos while Sally danced to a country song. Sarah and her date arrived last.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is organize our information. So we know all of the people's names. There were 6 people. So what names do y'all have?
Jim.
So Jim.
Is that the only one? That's the only one I have.
Nope. I have Jake.
Okay.
And I have the 3 girls. So I have Katie, Sally, and Sarah.
Okay, and there should be one more boy. Do I have one?
Oh, you have all of them.
So Jim, Jake, and who's the other boy?
Jim, Jake, and Kevin.
Kevin. Okay, so what I've done is just listed the names across the top. Then we have the songs that they danced to, the food that they ate, what time they arrived, and who their date was. Okay, now that we have all of this information in a chart, we will go through the clues and try and figure this out. Okay, so my first clue was the couple who arrived first did not dance to a pop song. So we can't figure that out. The next clue was by the time the last couple arrived, all the Sour Patch Kids were gone. So we
Can't figure that
can't
out.
figure that out either.
Okay, so mine is the couple who danced to a slow song have the same first letter in their first name. So Kevin and Katie have the same first letter in their name. So they're dates.
Okay, and they danced to a slow song. And then they are dates. So Katie is Kevin's date, and Kevin is Katie's date.
Right. And then it says Jim's date couldn't find her necklace, so they only had 1 hour left to dance when they arrived. So Jim came at 9. If the dance ended at 10.
Okay.
Okay, well, if one couple already came at 9, then we have 2 more time slots left that the 2 other couples arrived at. They're 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, so we need to figure those out.
Okay, so my first clue is Jake arrived before Katie. And we don't know what time Katie arrived, so
Can't figure that out.
can't figure that out. We know that Katie munched on Doritos, so we know Katie's food was Doritos, which also means that her date's food was Doritos. So Kevin
So Kevin
also
also munched on Doritos.
And the next clue is Sally danced to a country song.
So under Sally, we can put country. We don't know her date yet, so
And then the last clue is Sarah and her date arrived last.
So Jim is Sarah's date.
Because Jim arrived last.
perfect. The couple who arrived first did not dance to a pop song. So we still don't know that one. By the time that the last couple arrived, all the Sour Patch Kids were gone. So we know that the last couple to arrive was Jim and Sarah. So we know that they did not eat Sour Patch Kids because they were gone. And Doritos were already taken, so their food had to have been the chocolate. Okay.
So that leaves Jake and
Sally.
Sally to eat Sour
The Sour
Patch
Patch
Kids. Which makes them dates also.
So Jake is Sally's date. Sally is Jake's date. And that also makes Jim Sarah's date. Sarah, Jim's date.
And it says, yours said that by the time the last couple arrived, oh, we already got that.
Well, since we know Sally danced to country music, her date also danced to country music.
So that puts Jake at country.
And so that leaves Jim and Sarah to dance to pop.
Okay.
So now all we have left is the times. My first clue was Jake arrived before Katie. So
If we have 2 times left, 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, and Jake arrived before Katie, that means that Jake had to be 7 o'clock, Katie had to be 8 o'clock. So that means that Katie's date, Kevin, is 8 o'clock, and that Sally, who's Jake's date, is 7 o'clock.
Right.
And that is it. So our answers, Jim was Sarah's date. They arrived at 9 o'clock, ate chocolates, and danced to pop. Jake was Sally's date. They arrived at 7, ate Sour Patch Kids, and danced to country. And Kevin was Katie's date. Arrived at 8 o'clock, ate Doritos, and danced to slow music. And that's our problem.